pretty much finished the ship now, and I'm ready to move on to the base. But I thought before I actually move completely onto the base, because I've done some work on that, I thought I would just talk a little bit about the ship, because it is now basically finished, and I'll show you that in a minute. You'll also have to excuse me, I've got my morning cup of tea here, and yes, I have a Star Trek mug. Isn't it awesome? You know, and it's very early in the morning here. So anyway, I'll show you all the lights, because all the lights are done there. I've got the running lights in there, and as you can see, there's a huge bit of cable here. So we'll show you the running lights, because I'm really happy and very pleased with how that has turned out. There we go. I'll just turn the overhead light off so you can get a good effect of it. There we go. Alright. How about that? As you can see, the flashing light is really good. And, well, we'll go from the front. So, as you can see, the cockpit is nicely lit up. The sensors and probe launchers are also lit up very nicely. The running lights here, there, and on the sides are really exactly how I want them, and I've got the flashing indicator, and the same on the bottom as well. I was really pleased with how that looks, and on the wings, and you can also see the warp engines, chamber 1, 2 and 3, and the same on the other side. Really pleased with that. The front photon torpedoes are lit very nicely. I'm really happy with that. You've got the underside, is it starboard and port? You know, I'm not sure which one's which, but that is how it should be. And I've looked at the photos and done all sorts of research, so this is as accurate and factual as I can possibly get it. So I'm really pleased with the red and green lights, and if I just turn it around, you can see the actual there's the rear photon torpedoes, which I was really pleased about, and you can see the warp engines there as well. Sorry, the impulse engines, and just how much they're glowing. I mean, overall, I'm really happy and very pleased with the way that the model has turned out. You know, I'll just put the overhead light back on. Overall, I'm really happy and I'm really pleased with how this model has turned out and how it's looked, and I'm just, you know, it's come out a lot better than what I anticipated, and the detailing and the lighting. I think there's something like 16 lights in here or something like that, but there's absolutely fantastic. And if you actually look on the impulse engines, you can actually see the flickering. I can see it from here, but I'm not sure if the camera will actually pick it up. But yes, I'll just take the battery off now and just show you the rear photon torpedoes. How I did that was I just got two red 3mm LEDs, and then I then put them into some 3mm styrene tubing, and I then set them in there with super glue, and then filled all this up with a crystal clear, let it dry, and then just put some clear orange on top, and the effect I got was really good. Really very pleased with it. So that's the ship all done, and I just need to put a top coat on this now, but I'll wait until I'm spraying the base. So I'll just put this to one side because we don't want this falling down. Tea time again. Gotta have your tea. So the base consists of this here, the stand, and that here. So we'll talk about these bit by bit. So obviously this is the rod, the cables will go through here, and this will then sit in here, like that. Just fit them in, like that. So you'll have to use your imagination a bit. So the ship will sit on here, and then I am going to chop this down, not all of this, I won't be using all of this, I'll probably chop it down to about by there, I don't know yet, but you get the gist. And the base, it's very rough at the moment, but you get the idea. I'm going to put a button there, and then I was thinking of putting Jude A class on there, but I thought, well, yes, okay, it is a Jude A class, but it's more known for being a Maquis raider. I wasn't happy with calling it a Maquis fighter, because the fighting is insinuating that it actually goes out looking for trouble. It's protecting, it's defending, it's full on really. But a raider is something completely different, which is hit and run tactics, ferrying cargo, supplies, whatever really. And that's really what the Maquis were all about. They were more about hit and run. They were more about terrorist actions than what they ever were about, you know, full-on military actions. So I'll put the word on there, so it will be a Maquis raider, sorry, and then I'll put the button there. I also thought I'd do it differently, and I wanted a round look on the back, you know. And as you can probably see, it's very rough. All this needs smoothing off and sanding off, and needs a bit of MIDI put on there to get the smooth effect. But that's pretty much how I want it, yeah. And I'm not sure, the button probably go there. I was thinking of going there, but no, it will go there. The problem is, if you put the button there, yeah, you're pushing it away all the time. As we're on there, you're pushing down so the model won't move. And then of course, this is the actual stand that everything will go into, and that will pretty much go on there like that. And then the rod will go for the middle, and the model will stand in there like that. And you pretty much can get the idea of what I'm looking for. So that's pretty much how it will look. And then it will say on there Maquis Raider, and then the button will be there. And obviously this needs more work, and that will probably be it, yeah. So I reckon maybe another 2 videos and Project Raider will be done. So I'm really pleased with that, guys, and this will be interesting to do. You know, a bit of a challenge, but yeah, I do like a challenge. Yeah, so that's it really.